Hey and hello there, it's me, the Mad Rambler himself, Dax Moy from daxmoy.com. Back to you today with another weird, wonderful Mad Rambling. This time about bringing your wow. Okay, bringing your wow. Bringing your wow is something that's really going on in my mind quite a lot at the moment. This idea that we're getting caught up in our day-to-day lives in doing a lot of stuff that really doesn't matter to us, okay? And because it doesn't matter to us, we kind of go through the day, go through that aspect of our lives, bringing far less than our very best, okay? So that as husbands and wives, we just show up, we just do the bare minimum in those departments. As employees or business owners, we start to show up and we do the bare minimum. You know, kind of with our health, we start to show up and do the bare minimum. We just kind of tick by. We go through life instead of bringing the ow, very often instead of bringing the wow, very often we're bringing the ow. Okay, so I see kind of life really quite simply on this continuum from ow to wow. Okay, going from ow to wow. A lot of people, unfortunately, have gotten themselves so mired in the average life, and the average life has drawn them back and back and back and back until the average life becomes the ow kind of life. Relationships aren't working particularly brilliantly. They're not really enjoying their careers. They don't really have much time for themselves outside of work, so the person that they really are isn't being expressed. In other words, they're living a life of ow. And then they look in the mirror, they look at their bodies and they're living a life of ow. They're looking at bodies that they really don't like, really don't enjoy. Okay? And yet, it's such a shame because it's so easy to bring your wow. It's so easy to bring your wow. How do you bring your wow then? You bring your wow really by bringing the best parts of who you are to your day first. Dr. Stephen Covey, he speaks quite a lot in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He talks about this idea of paying yourself first. And most people, I guess when they read that, they think about it in terms of money, okay? Which is still a great strategy in life. Give yourself your cash first and then go out and pay all your bills and all the rest of it. This way you start to accrue cash, right? Well, the same idea works in bringing your wow. How about if every single day of your life started with time spent on you, started with time spent upon the things that you love most, the things that you cherish most, the things that make you feel most complete. Okay? So for me, you know, anybody who's followed any of my stuff for any period of time, you'll know that I'm a bit of a poet, a bit of a mad rambler, a bit of a storyteller. I can tell you that if my days don't start out with that, if I start my day by getting mired in all of the other stuff that goes on in my life, even though I love it all, and I'm one of these very fortunate people, I have a life that I absolutely love. Okay, but if I don't get my day started in the right way, it very soon feels like I'm going through the motions. Like, this is hard work. I'm getting caught up in this. Oh, look, another bill's just come in. Here's another problem that's just turned up. The same stuff can show up in my life, but when it comes off the back of bringing my wow, when it comes off the back of me paying myself first in my day by writing my articles, by writing a piece of poetry, by listening to a piece of music or whatever it is, the things that most make me. Okay, because this is really what bringing your wow is about. It's about saying, you know, forget what it looks like in the mirror and forget what the bank account looks like and forget everything else. There's something here that I have control over. I can start my day by bringing my wow. Okay, not enough people do this. And it's a real shame because if they did, life would change for them almost immediately. Can you imagine leaving your house from the minute you leave your door to the minute you get to work to the minute you get home again? You know that your day has started off on the right foot. Okay, you know that your day has started by bringing your wow. So look, this kind of short mad rambling is just this really simple idea. Start your day by beginning the day with wow. Look at the things that really turn you on in life. Look at the things that you're really passionate about. Look at the things that you really love. Look at the things that make you feel more of who you are, and find a way to include that in your day right at the very start. But we're not finished yet, because that would be a great start. But you can imagine it, right? A tiny, think of it like a sandwich, if you will, right? A tiny slice of wow, and then a big day of ow, potentially, right? If you've got all this other stuff going on in your life. What about if you sandwich that in on the other end with another slice of wow, so that your day began and finished every day, no matter what happened in the middle of this sandwich, no matter what happens in the middle here, your day begins and ends with wow. Okay, more time spent on yourself, more time doing things that you love. Okay, just imagine what a day like that would be. I can tell you from personal experience and from the experience of working with thousands of people over my career, that when you start and finish a day like this, what starts to happen is the bread portion, if you will, the two sandwich ends start to get thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. And the owl bit, the kind of the little filler in the middle that often brings you the kind of the owl, the negative feelings that you feel across the day, that starts to get slimmer and slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. Okay, you live a life of much more wow and much less owl. I'm never going to be the person to tell you you're not ever going to have owl in your day. Owl is going to show up most days. Okay, but you have control over the wow. And unfortunately, most people aren't bringing it. So this short message for you today really is just about that. Bring your wow. Start your day with wow, end your day with wow. Spend time on you, pay yourself first, and then look at what you have to do for the world at large, and then look at what you have to do for your family, and then look at what you have to do for your career or your partner or anything else. Okay? Start with wow. It's been another mad rambling from me, Dax Moy. Take care.